Hi, friends. Hello, hello. How we doing? How we doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, my friends. How are we doing? Okay, cute. Thank you. Thank you. My cider order just came in, so I just opened these bows from the porch. Bows are from my porch. How's everybody doing? Happy Valentine's Day. Porch bows. Yeah, who up rocking the porch bows? I was gonna say, Chunk, maybe let's wait till closer to raid time. Since we are no talking in my lo-fi. So the previous Aw, Rachel.
Yeah!
Amazing. Thank you so much for gifting us up to Haley. Amazing, amazing. Yeah, so the previous raid train stop is still going. So the train is at Celine Sapphire right now and should be chugging along in about a half hour. So I wanted to make sure that we were all yapped out and we were all ready for when the train pulls up. So, yeah. Chunk, Scurb, we match? What do you guys match? What are you matching? Yeah, how's everybody doing? Happy Valentine's Day. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Ham Dino art. Oh, yeah. I gave Scurvy the last artist badge because he has done lots of fun stuff for the channel. So congrats, Scurvy, you got the last one. Oh. I mean, you don't have to have it if you don't want it. You don't have to have it. We don't have to do that. Okay, I also wanted to see, because I had moved some stuff around for what's up with this VOD. I had moved stuff around on the screen for the fundraiser on YouTube. Hello, welcome in, welcome. So maybe we can do that really quick while we yap. I'll just kind of rearrange some stuff. But how is everybody doing? I would love to know. Tell me all about your weekend, Valentine's Day. We don't normally see each other on Saturdays, but this weekend and next weekend we're going to be seeing each other. So there's that. We went couch shopping today. I am tired. How are the couches these days? I would like a new couch. Okay, so this used to be up here, and the spoons were also up here. And then that's how it was. So it was a little bit more like spread out like that. We'll be lurking for bed. Can't wait to see y'all's take with this game. Thank you for suggesting. I think it was you that suggested it, so thank you for that. Everybody's excited. Let's see. Maybe one day we can share the thing I did today once it's polished. You and Chunk both were crafting it up today, so thank you for that. Let's see. Got a new Zeba. That's amazing, Z. I love it. Almost certainly amazing. You shouldn't be. You should be sitting in them. Oh my god. I think you're doing it wrong, Renegade. That's okay. I don't really know what to do either. Yeah, what else? We saw each other last night. We had some fun Baldur's Gate times. Nothing happened. Nothing of note happened. Nothing weird, certainly. Yeah. The little bows are so cute. Thank you. I actually got them for a secret thing that I can't wait to show you guys. And they just arrived today. I actually did not get them for today. This was just, they showed up on my porch and I went, ooh, fun. Popped them in my head. Yep. They are in there. They're in there. I'm so extremely eepy. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I could definitely go for a nap. But I won't be doing that because that would not make for a very good stream. On YouTube, hello, how you doing? Welcome in. I also have freaking laryngitis again. I saw that. And I thought it was very funny that you said it's not the move. I agree. If they were pink bows, I'd start guessing right away what the cosplay is, and I'd probably be wrong, but I can dream. Yeah, actually, I don't think it's intuitive what the cosplay is. A couple of you know what it is. A couple of you know, but this is not like inherently part of this person's whole thing. Wendy's cosplay? Ouch. Ouch. This brings back like some really, oh look, I forgot. I have like, I don't know where the scratch came from, but I got this nice little scratch. I think it's from Loki, or it's either from Loki or Freya. Probably not from myself. I do that sometimes, but not this one. That kind of looks like dog. That kind of looks like dog. My guess would be Aerith from Final Fantasy if the bows were pink. See, and I've never played Final Fantasy, so that is probably an excellent guess. However, oh, okay. I just got a notification from my calendar saying, "Hey, in a half hour, your raid train slot starts." Let's see. The one curl smack dab in the middle forehead is so cute. I had a really hard time arranging the hair because it was arranged nicely, and then I put the bows in, and then I was like, oh my god, is it too much? Is this too much? And then I decided it's Valentine's Day and I'm allowed to be too much. It doesn't matter. And then I started like rearranging it, and then it just looked bad. I was trying to take my thumbnail photo, which, by the way, the thumbnail goes crazy today. Thumbnail goes crazy today, so please look at it. In fact, I should have posted that. I just did the cute little selfie on the socials. But I didn't put the. Yeah, go look at the thumbnail. It goes crazy. Actually, you know what? I'll put it up on the screen for you. I'll put it up on the screen for you because I think it's that good. Thumbnail. I think it's that good. You guys need to see it. It's so... Isn't it so, like... Yeah? Isn't it so, like, yeah? What is this? Hello? Okay. Why did you do this? Why have you done this? I think my mouse must need new batteries or charging or something because it, like, isn't really responding when I click. Let's see. That reminds me to go on YouTube because it's Valentine's Day. I feel like that's going to bring out the weird. It certainly could. It certainly could. That's such a cute edit. Thank you. Thank you. I had fun with it. But yeah, so my hair was really giving me trouble. But that's okay. That's okay. Techno! Hi, friends. Welcome in. Welcome in. How was your stream? Now I have to close a tab. How was your stream? Welcome in. Friends, if you're not following Techno, I am appalled. I feel betrayed. Please follow Techno right now. That's my Valentine's Day wish. Give Techno a follow, please. Yay, Techno! How was your stream? Tell me everything. I was lurking the whole time. I was lurking pretty much the whole time. I hope that it was amazing. Friends, if you don't know me, my name is Lurn. I use she, her pronouns. That's a picture of me. This is me. And I'm also behind here too. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a variety streamer. We do all things cozy and chaotic. Today, we are part of the Dreamy Hollow raid train for Valentine's Day. And we are playing the KFC dating simulator. So many Lurn on screen. I know. I get sick of seeing my face. I really do. The intro, yeah, it's over my face. It's over my face. It's okay. It's fine. You can see me in that too. Wait, the what? The KFC dating simulator. It's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. That's what we're playing today. Yep. Yep. And I believe it's Haley's fault. I'm like pretty certain. And yeah, so that's what we're doing here today. I'd love to hear how stream went. If you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. Please take good care of yourselves. Techno, make sure that you get something delicious to eat. I'm sure now it's 7:30 for you, so I'm sure you're feeling a bit peckish. I'm sure you are. Average but cute is a mood. You know what? It's good. It's good to be average but cute. There's nothing wrong with that ever. Ever, ever, ever in a million years. All right, let me say hi to everybody. Because I know that I saw Scurvy camping, and I saw Techno camping, and I saw Chunk camping. And I saw Z camping, and I saw Haley camping. And Scurvy got first. Incredible. And Scurvy, thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Squishy plushie for you. Haley, thank you for getting here early and collecting your daily plushie, childhood plushie for Haley. Amazing. Chunk, thank you for getting here early. Techno, thank you for getting here early. Haley, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Chunk, thanks for collecting your daily plushie, average but cute plushie. And Z, thanks for getting here early. Villager check. Scurvy, you are static today. Yep. And who am I? I'm Ava. I'm the one we just took on our Ugly Core Island. Alexa, thank you for getting here early. Z, thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Well-loved plushie for you. I saw Rachel camping. Alexa, thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Cute plushie for you. I can't believe I'm going to miss most of this stream. It's past bedtime. But man, you're in for a treat. I am looking forward to it. And based on the reviews, it looks like the game took people like 2-3 hours to finish. So I'm hoping that this is like the perfect time slot for it. We shall see. Anything that we don't finish today, we will finish another time. We will finish another time. We do have next week, basically same time, next Saturday, we're doing a raid train with Team Stars, and that will be a fundraiser for the American Heart Association. So I guess we can do it again next Saturday. We'll finish next Valentine's Day. Honestly, that's how a couple things in life are going right now. So certainly possible. I feel like I should have done red lipstick. I don't know. I did the lips before the bows were in the picture, before the bows were on the porch. So yeah, do I want to put on different lipstick? I kind of do. Oh, it's really on there, huh? I thought I was going to dab it right off. Jake, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. Yeah, I might put on my little Ruby Woo. I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Actually, I think my Ruby Woo is broken. I don't know. It looks red to me, but I'm a man, so what do I know? It's well, let me tell you. Very berry. It's a little more pink. It's a little more pinky than red. See how it's like not like this is like true red. See how it's like not the same. And this red is more orange. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. Do you have cancer? No, I don't. Thank you for asking, though. Appreciate it. Do I just like give those vibes or like because of ribbons? I don't know. I'd love to know what it is. It kind of is. That's okay. That's fine. Hey, you never know. You never know. Let's see. Rachel, thank you for the 20 stream watch streak. And thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Well-loved plushie for you. And Renegade, I saw you camping. Thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Fuzzy plushie for you. Let's see. I saw Gumby camping. And Gumby, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed your movie last night. I hope it was great. I totally was camping. I literally saw you out there. That's so funny. No way. That's so funny. Andrea, thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Fuzzy plushie for you. I saw you camping as well. Parse, thank you for collecting a common plushie. And Chunk and Scurvy, thank you for the welcome. Literally. Welcome in on YouTube. Hello, friends. Ooh, so many YouTube friends. Hello, friends. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're having a wonderful Valentine's Day. Hi, Alexa. I hope you're doing so good. Let's see. I saw Harold camping. I'm eating a heart-shaped cheesecake from Safeway. That's my favorite. Specifically, a heart-shaped cheesecake from Safeway. It hits different, you know? No, give me any cheesecake and I will have a bad time, but I will have the best time as well. Yeah. Harold, thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Extra fuzzy plushie for you. Also, I'm not lactose intolerant. I need to make that very clear. I'm not lactose intolerant. So it's a different kind of bad time. Okay. It's like the opposite. It's like exactly the opposite. Fun fact about me. But yeah, ham dino art. It's true. Who am I today? You are Astrid. You really are. You are a circus kangaroo. What's going on? I hope that you're having an amazing day. We are just yapping a little bit. We have a raid train that we're participating in on Twitch. And so we are going to receive those raiders in about 20 minutes. And then we'll get started with the game. Actually, we will get started with the game maybe whenever we're done yapping. Canadian? I'm not Canadian, but I grew up in Michigan. So southern Canada. Yes, but now I live in California. So, but I love Canada. Love it there. Yeah, I definitely think I have a one of my favorite Starbucks mugs to use is my Canada one. I have very fond memories of going to get that mug. I love it. And actually, we also made coffee this morning in my Niagara Falls mug. So there we go. Let's see. Okay, I think I'm caught up with some of these chats. Let's see. Vinny, thank you for collecting your extra fuzzy plushie today. Amazing. And hello, Panic. Let's see. You're so brave not napping. I know. Yeah, but the one time, or like the first time that I dyed my hair red, I also cut my bangs at the same time. And I thought that I looked just like the little Wendy's girl. And I was like, wow, why'd I do this? If you played Kingdom Hearts before, you've seen her before. I have never played Kingdom Hearts either. So but you know what? If that's the situation, and it, like she's got, you know, that kind of iconic legacy that she's just been around a few, you know, she's been in a few games and stuff. I might recognize her if I see her. Let's see, Slay Diva, exactly. But what's he doing here? He's the game. He's our guy today. That's our guy. Trump sucks. He so does. That's absolutely true. You are in the right place if you feel that way. So yeah. Yes. And I thank you. I also love my headphones. Thank you. Let's see. What else? Gizmo, thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Extra fuzzy plushie for you. Biscuit is my first love. Yeah, so I did have to tell you guys, I have only had KFC like once or twice in my life. I have no like opinions on KFC. I don't like I don't like eating things with bones in them. So I'm like a chicken tenders, chicken nuggets, chicken strips kind of person. I'm not a bone-in, like, chicken wing kind of person. So have you played Animal Crossing? Listen, this is primarily an Animal Crossing space. Absolutely. Absolutely. Are you a fellow Animal Crossing player? If so, you're really in the right place. They do boneless. Okay. I just, like, we were not a KFC house growing up. So the times that I've had KFC, I think once I was babysitting and I was like, oh, let me just see what this is all about. But it was like leftovers. So I don't know. It just, like, I don't know. I do not eat a lot of KFC as a vegetarian. Yeah. So I was vegetarian vegan for a long time. So that just never really appealed to me. And I don't know. Like, even the sides, I've never really tried. There was a time in college that I was, like, really craving fried chicken, and we stopped there. And I was like, this just didn't do it for me, but I don't know. I have no idea. Panic, thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Average but cute plushie. Amazing. Techno, thank you for collecting your cuddly plushie today. Let's see. Jake, thank you for collecting your desperately in search of plushie. Amazing. I was trying to help you out. Love an orange red. Blood orange. It's red. It's literally red. Okay. Aqua. Oh, I think you hit it on the cooldown. Let's see. I was camping for 5 hours. Hi, friends. Just been kind of having a cozy, chill day to myself, but wanted to pop in and say hi. And I got to get the plushies. You got to get the plushies. Ooh, this is like this is a really nice, compliment, I think. I hope Niagara's okay. I know, right? It sucks when you fall. I do it all the time, but, like, sucks. I wouldn't wish that upon most people, But yes, Jake, I hope you're having an amazing, chill, cozy day, and we are here for you. And whether you're lurking, whether you're here, whatever you get up to, I hope that it is a nice, chill, cozy day. Yes. I also had reddish hair and bangs at one point. It's quite the look, and I mean, now I'm back to it, so, like, it's not that bad, but it just, like, at the time it was not. It was a mistake. Mangle from FNAF is here on YouTube. Oh my god, hello. I'm such a fan. I subscribed. Thank you so much. Guys, Mangle from FNAF is following me on YouTube. I'm like, sorry. I'm really excited right now. I love Animal Crossing so much. I think that's my new fave. You're so relatable. Yes, it's the best game. It's the best game. We will be playing some Animal Crossing. Usually we play on Sundays and Tuesdays. I think tomorrow we are not going to be playing Animal Crossing just because we have an event with one of my stream teams. So we'll actually probably be playing a community game. But Tuesday night, we will be playing Animal Crossing. Absolutely. Let's see. Thanks for reminding me. Yes, of course. My desperately in search of plushie would probably be Bidoof. If I ever find one, I could die happy. I want that for you. Let's see. Mine was like an Auburn during high school. I think the problem, so this was in college. It was a box dye. And the problem was that my hair is naturally like red undertoned. And so it just like really latched on. And it was red. But now, like, honestly, I look back on the pictures and I used to like pull them out and be like, oh my God, look how awful this was. And now I'm like, it wasn't even that bad. I don't know. Maybe I just am fine with being cringe these days. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, okay. Go on, slip your shoes off real slow and show me your feet. I mean, hey, that's not the game we're playing today, but I respect that you really enjoy feet. I respect that you really enjoy feet. But that is sadly that is not the game that we're playing today. Okay, I'm gonna get my red lipstick and I'll try to put it on like right here. Let me grab it. Let's see. Do you play Stardew Valley? Yes. Yes, I sure do. And I also love, have you played like Fields of Mystria? Fields of Mystria, and what else have we been playing? We started Discounty, which is like not quite the same, but we do love Discounty. Your hair is so cute. Thank you so much. Same with Undertones. The box dye I used was honey brown. I'll send you a pic. I would love to see it. Okay, so I do now recall that I got a special Ruby Woo for the Taylor Swift concert back in the day, so let's give this a try. I remember like hoping that it would be better than the original Ruby Woo, and it's really not. Okay. See, that's red. It's a blue toned red. Okay, I'll fix that. Wow. That looks really good. Do you have a favorite order at KFC? Okay, I actually have had KFC like twice in my life. That's actually what we were just talking about. Okay, now the lips match the bows. One sec, I gotta fix this. Little bump. It's a little too bumpy. There we go. Did I do it? Hi, glad to be here after work while waiting for our food. May disappear later for MCR shenanigans, but hi. Amazing. I love that for you, Joanne. I love that for you. I am so glad that you are off of work. I hope it went well. Foxy, get her a KFC. Incredible. I would definitely try it. I feel like after I play this game, I will have to try it. And maybe that is the purpose of this game. Because it is free, by the way. It's free on Steam. So if you have never played it and you would like to, it's free on Steam. So I was kind of wondering, like, what is like the purpose of making a free game for a fast food restaurant? You know, what is the purpose of making a free game for a fast food restaurant? And then I'm like, maybe I will want to have KFC after this. Yes, I am American. Sure am. Let's see. You're the best. No, you. Thank you so much. Can we see your fit? I am wearing a little strawberry shortcake t-shirt today. I don't own a lot of like pink or red, but I figured that was pretty good for Valentine's Day. Let's see. Thank you for the hydrate. Okay, so we are anticipating our raiders to come in any moment now. So maybe we can get the game started. We'll get the game started. Am I like, Do I need to fix this a little bit? It looks like, actually, I just saw the spot. There is a spot that's a little messed up. There we go. There we go. Is that better? You guys are like, it's literally fine. What are you talking about? I don't know. It's just, it's very bright, especially with like all the contrast that I got going on. So, what game today? We are playing a KFC dating simulator. It is called I Love You, Colonel Sanders. And it is free on Steam. So that's what we're playing today in honor of Valentine's Day. So I'm going to get it booted up. I'm going to get it booted up. Foxy said hi, and you're engaged in real life. Congratulations. That's amazing. That is amazing. Love that for you. Congrats. I'm very happy for you. Can I date the food? That's a good question. I really don't know what we're in for. I think I think the goal is to date Colonel Sanders, but I don't know if anybody else is on the table. Let's see. Let's find out. Let's get this bad boy started. Let's see. Hello, welcome on YouTube. It's great to have you here. Okay. Oh, 1 second. Oh. Oh no, wait, no, don't do this. No. One second. I'm very disappointed. Hold on. Okay, I actually need to get it ready. Oh, that was really sad. That was really sad. Okay, I just gotta be really fast. Okay. Where is it? Shoot. Okay. I have figured out the problem. Figured out the problem, and okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me know if you can hear it. All right, here we go. Here it is. Wow, yeah. Okay, let me just make sure that it is... No, I do want it full screen. Okay. Okay, if I click off of it, it gets minimized. So that is part of the problem. That's part of the problem. But let me see. Let me catch up with chat. Exploding my AirPods though. I'm so sorry. It was a bop though. It was a bop. Let's see. Okay. I'll kiss a biscuit. I'll kiss a biscuit. Let's see. Gumby, thank you for announcing your arrival. Hello, hello. Chunk, enjoy your lurk. Get some good food. Let's see. Gotta have a side piece. Bye. Bye. Now let's go date some chicken. Yeah. Gumby, thank you for the 30 stream watch streak. Work was fine. Very excited to be off on Monday to explore Star Sand Island. Yes, it's true. Looked into the controversies. It looks like AI accusations come from them using a translator from Chinese to English and clunky photo editing. So I'm going to give it a try. I think translation is probably okay-ish. As I don't know. Yeah. That's kind of a gray area, I think. Let's see. My girlfriend and I are watching while having noodles. Fiance, right? Fiance proposed yesterday, and yay, that's amazing. That's amazing. Let's see. Play half sword. It's very Valentine's vibe. Is that true? Is that true? Welcome in, friends on YouTube, though. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, enjoy your noodles though. A fiance. Yes. All right. Let me also stop the music on Spotify and then where's music coming from? Okay, I think it's coming from here. And let me make sure that I have all of my tabs open. I think we're good. But let's see. Okay. Are all my windows where they need to be? Yes. Gumby, thank you for collecting a fuzzy plushie. Amazing. We'll get started with the new game. Some people thought it sounded a little off, but translators can fumble words a lot. Yeah. Hello, friends. Welcome in. Hello. Hi, friends. Thank you so much for getting the shout out. Thank you so much for the raid right on time. It's amazing to see you guys. How was your stream? I saw you were playing, I think you were playing Date Everything. I also have to now close my tab. I hope that stream went so well. How was it? Celine, thank you so much for bringing the Raid Train besties over. And friends, we have lots of dreamies in the chat today now, so please give some follows to our friends in Dreamy Hollow. I love the game. Amazing. I just picked it up because it's 50% off right now on Steam. So I was like, well, we had a poll going of whether we were going to play this, Date Everything, or a couple other options, but this one. So that is what we are doing today. Let's see. Finny, hello. Thank you so much for coming in with the raid. It's good to see you. It's so good to see you. Thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Cuddly plushie for you. Amazing. I'm so back, ready to Riz. Let's go. But also let me finish greeting the raiders. Friends, if you don't know me, my name is Lurn. I use she, her pronouns. I'm a variety streamer. We do all things cozy and chaotic. And today, of course, we are celebrating Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for the follow. We're celebrating Valentine's Day with the Dreamy Hollow raid train. So thank you guys for being here. It's so good to have you. Can't wait to watch. Yes, it's going to be a fun time. But if anybody needs to raid and run, please feel free to do so, especially you, Celine. Thank you for bringing the besties over, and I hope that you had an amazing stream and continued to have an amazing Valentine's Day. You're so pretty. Thank you. We just applied some different lipstick because I just wasn't feeling the other one, and I don't know, just gotta be in the Valentine's spirit, you know. All right. Let's get into this crazy game Small Bento Sakura, thank you so much for coming in with the raid. I did have a good stream. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. All right, let's date Colonel Sanders. Let's go. Let's go. And let me catch up with YouTube chat. Let's see. Chat. What did I say? I was streaming yesterday, date everything on my other account. I hope you had so much fun. Gotta go. Thank you for being here. I hope that we can hang out again soon. It was great to have you. I would be dating the chicken burger. Sounds great to me. I'm ready. Okay, me too. Let's go. New game. All right, before we get started, learn. Confirm. Oh, look at this. Biscuits and chicken. Okay, here we go. In 1 second. Okay. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. Okay, so we're a student. We're a student with a chicken poster. And we have a jewelry box that is KFC themed with pearls in it. Okay. All right. Okay. Sure. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Okay. Smack that clock up and at 'em. That was the worst alarm I've ever heard. Now I'm hungry. I thought you were eating noodles. You got your noodles. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try KFC after this. It's a very effective advertising, I suppose. Welcome in on YouTube. Hello, hello. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. I love that school. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What will you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. Let's think about the future. It's here, finally! Your first day of culinary school. So many dishes to prepare, so many students to meet. Your mind is swimming with possibilities when you realize you're running late. You grab a biscuit and burst out the door in a hurry. Delicious. Just what you needed to wake up for those taste buds. That alarm is like a Pokemon move. It's super effective, yeah. Uxall, yeah. I finished them? Oh boy. What are you gonna do now? Do you have anything to snack on? Yikes, you're in such a hurry, in fact, that you forgot to put on any deodorant before running out the door. You're sweating buckets as you rush to arrive on time. Uh-oh. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Also, how is the audio? Is it too loud? Let me know. You need a spare deodorant in your purse. I must. Let's see. Let me know. No, it's perfect. Okay, amazing. All right, I do. I love this girl. I love this girl. Let's see. Good morning, Lurn. Do I have caps lock on? Was it supposed to be? I don't know. Whatever. Good morning, Lurn. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but, well, when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam. Raised by master chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. This is a KFC dating simulator. So that is what we are playing today. Quick sandbox. I know, we've all encountered one. A mannequin, yeah. 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 Okay, should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? Let's see. I love how quickly they set up all the relevant info, yeah. Okay, I feel like gossip would freak her out, that like there's already gossip happening, and it's not, we haven't even started our first day of our 3-day semester. So let's give her a pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? Let's see. Yes. The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. I love her stance, by the way. This can't be comfortable to hold. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? She pulled the tower? What? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. No time for exposition, only date. Yep. That's right. A whole yoga pose, I know. And now she's... Me too, girl. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. No, exactly. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Can you believe I cut them myself? Nope. 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 Let's see. I can. Should I get bangs? You can definitely believe it. Shit. Okay, well, we're not going to talk about that with Miriam, okay? Shit ass bangs. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey, it's Ashley. Ashley. It's Ashley. It's Ashley. Your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. That's kind of like the color that I want my hair, actually. Let's see. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. God. You leave Lurn's shins alone. They are perfectly normal shins. How can someone with a heart-shaped boob window be evil? She kind of looks like a well, not like a delivery driver that I've ever seen, but like she's got a delivery driver outfit going on. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. Oh, so this is a stylistic choice. This is a stylistic choice. Okay. Yep. Great. Oh, let me get rid of the frame for Baldur's Gate because we're not playing Baldur's Gate today. Just moved from mobile to the pewter. Love today's look. Thank you. She looks like yassified Team Rocket Jessie. She does, actually. She really does. She's giving Pokemon Trainer. She is. She is. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. Boo, hello. Thank you. I took a page from your book and I was like, I need to get a little cutesy for stream. But it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And I hope that I think you said that you had heart-shaped pancakes in bed this morning. I hope it was delightful. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man. He's stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. All right. Van Van! You Rang Rang? You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. It was great chilling with hubby, watching him play Dredge. So romantic. I love it. Honestly, it's a vibe. That's the best kind of day. That's the best kind of day. I hope you guys are having the best time. Let's see. So it is Team Rocket, yes. Yes, it does seem to be. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. Why are you standing like that? What is your belt accomplishing? I hope you get, you splash oil, right here. Right here. And I hope that your boob window betrays you. Let's see. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh, see you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Could a child? That boob window is freakish and I love it. Okay, this child is freaking me out. He farted! She's a little freak. She's a little freak. All right, Pop just farted. Oopsie. I think it's broken. Put the heart on the window? Oh no, it is an actual door. I thought that would be very funny if they were trying to get through a window. All right, push so hard. He farted. It was a pull. Okay, you reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you! I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He's old. I love you. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Lurn. So, are you going to make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. He do got fuck-ass Bob. Yeah, for real. For real. This is a great time. I'm having a great time. Thank you so much for lurking, Boo. I hope that you enjoy your entire day. And love you so much also. So yeah, take that. Could a child fart in a dating sim? Apparently. Let's see. Is it just me, or is he kind of... I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Now I don't trust her assessment of my shins. Listen, a child could, but also I've helped grown adults like this at work, so...
Double cheeked up at this cake party.
Amazing. I'm pretty sure that was Boo's cake party. Double cheeked up at Boo's cake party. Yep. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. I'm really glad that we're doing Trig in culinary school. And there's a lot going on in this classroom, yet also not very much at all. Yeah. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class, and why am I back to doing yoga? 5% puppy? No, because he's a professor. He's a professor. He's holding a spatula in his mouth. You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Oh my god. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Oh my god. Incredible. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Live, laugh, love. So true. Hey, bro, what's up? What's up on YouTube? Please call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Harland? Yeah. Harland Sanders. Yeah. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Why would they be looking at me? And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Oh shit, we didn't put on deodorant. Look at his cheekbones. Yeah. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Lurn sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Thank you, Miriam. You turn to find Colonel Sanders standing right in front of you. Colonel Sanders, beautiful angel that he is, stands before you, smiling gently, his hand outstretched. What is a gentle smile? That's not what he's doing. Gentle smile is like, Happy Valentine's Day. Maybe the Colonel is a pit man. You never know. Jawline that could cut glass, literally. Literally, that's what they called me in high school. That's good. Boy, howdy, this classroom gets hotter than a Kentucky fryer. Please, use my handkerchief. You freeze up. Colonel Sanders is talking to you. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Wait, maybe wait. Colonel Sanders is talking to you about how sweaty you look? You're completely mortified. This can't be your first interaction. What if he never forgets this moment? How will you respond? I don't want to ruin your handkerchief. You feel horrified that your first interaction with Colonel Sanders is centered around the fact that you're a sweaty mess. No thanks. This is actually on purpose. It's an old family secret to keep our skin soft and healthy. Oh my god, she's literally doing the Hannah Montana ketchup as lotion thing. It's an excellent moisturizer. If you're coming back from the ads, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's an excellent moisturizer. You wave his hand away and quickly wipe your face with your apron instead. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and get some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable, tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! What? What is he doing? This is how I come back to school too. I'm just like, hey, I miss summer. What's he doing? Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You got me monologuing. Me when I come back to school. You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? He's doing the creep. He really is. Don't you recognize me? This is my third year in this school with you as my teacher. Everybody stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Oh, Clank! The class bursts into laughter. Don't laugh at Clank! Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Oh my god. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkle's reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You try to decide to butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Well, let's see. I know that the dogs love all of these things, actually, so this is tough. But the most recent, like, treat that they have been enjoying is a chicken snack, so we're gonna give them a chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite, obviously. Well, 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 I think there might be some competition for new star student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Lurn, there's a seat still here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me if you're interested. 2 good options, but which will you choose? Miriam girl, you understand. You move to take your seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencils. However, his perfect upright posture shows off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Oh, his desire to learn? Wait a second. This guy's crazy. Thanks for offering me this seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Just squirf some sketty. Hope that it was good. I hope it was good. Look at his humble arms. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay! A quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Be careful with silly apostrophes, that's right. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to feather? That's right. Okay. So a chicken is a forest of feathers. Got it. Let's see. Food's on the way? Amazing. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? Probably a spork. That's right. Look at all those forests of feathers. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat, obviously. A pancake that looks like a silly face. Anything as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. Probably that one, right? That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He's the best boy. That's right. Oh, we got a 5 out of 5. Good. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? Yeah! You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Lurn. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. Do you think it's over if you choose no? Probably. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Welcome to 3-day school. This is going well, I mean. Yeah. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance. I always say wafts. Is it wafts? Is it wafts? Is it wafts? Wafts. It wafts. It wafts. That's hard to say. Waft. I was right? Okay. Cool. Then it's a different word I'm thinking of that I say also wrong. Okay, a delicious fragrant. Pretend I didn't even question myself, okay? I said it confidently and correctly the first time. Delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Memory erased. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Why are we cooking our own food at culinary school? Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, howdy folks, I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, it's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But shh. Lunch. Everybody shut up, the girl's talking. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Big smell acceptable here. Your stomach begins to grumble as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw! Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just drafting a last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is poison. Got him! He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. I'll kill her. Oh, please. Well, Van the Man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face. Oh yeah, I see the contortion. As he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Oh my god, but we played Baldur's Gate last night. I'm so scared. What's going to happen now? Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Let's see. Wow, okay, Slay. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy! Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man? For a flavor? Are they the same? Not a man. Not a man. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Ha ha ha! How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel. Shouldn't learning be fun? Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. What? What is that? Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use piss. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Lou, thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Average but cute plushie for you. I was going to say there's no way he shares the 7 secret herbs and spices or whatever it is. It's 11. But, yeah. All right. Piss. Wow. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you search. I use car horn blares. Hella Fairly Odd Parents. That's right. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Yeah, I don't know where to get pissed, but good for him. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. Wait, so where were we? Because we were completely alone, but everybody's in the cafeteria. I don't know. Whatever. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. I don't like any of these. I don't think he should add... I think piss is all he needs. Yeah, could always spice up the piss. We'll do it. You know, about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. Thank you for the quote.
Piss is all he needs.
Perfect. I don't doubt it. It has a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decide to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you could improve it. Improve it? You want to change my secret recipe? And you think you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them? I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. But that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, Lurn. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. That certainly didn't go as planned. You'd better head back inside, but you wait a moment so that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans that you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Man, it's a good thing they don't make you provide your own oven. Yeah, it's true. I didn't bring mine. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is. Me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Lurn. I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep boop. Bzz. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Clank. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. If only she hadn't cut her own bangs, maybe she'd have had a chance, yeah. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth.
Warp, warp, warp.
Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue? I hardly know you. Perfect. Clank judders. What is a judder? And a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Oh, look, he's smiling. Looks like you 2 will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. All right, you 2. For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? Okay, let's do my grandmother's mashed potatoes and gravy. I don't know why. It just sounds really good. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone call her? No, geez, Van. While I'm over here crushing Lurn's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Lurn was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was gonna say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or 2 about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Let's see. I want him to defend me. Turn to Colonel Sanders, hunk of hunks in your time of need. I'm here to learn and to express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I choose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me, isn't that right? Sometimes conflict can actually build character. I wouldn't want you to shy away from a bit of a healthy competition with our peers, Lurn. Wow, is he just not that into you? You'd think a gentleman would defend you in a situation like this. Did you do something to offend him at some point? You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sanders extends his hands. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. These results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. But he didn't know the recipe for my gravy. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up when you see Ashley with a sinister look. You know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face. Actually, throw it in the boob window. Van, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Lurn. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Okay, sorry, not in the boob window. Can I has potatoes face? Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus in my silky saltwater sauce, plated on a battle axe blade forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't. Something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. It has been eaten. Oh my god, this guy's gonna die. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him! Everyone step back. Don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against the poisons of all kinds. Could a child be poisoned? Oh my god, what? I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. I'm not so sure either. I don't know what's happening here. Hello. I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. Me when I turn into a ghost over here. Nelly, thank you for lurking. I appreciate you. It fits him with his creepy arm stance and all. It really does. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Lurn? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, geez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working towards that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The Spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. We will not let harm come to another student, except for that ghost kid. I kind of dropped the ball on that. Be afraid. Be very afraid of me, because I'm a monster. See? Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? It does. It looks like our friend from Baldur's Gate. I'm gonna attack. Because if it's Baldur's Gate, I'm fighting, okay? Which attack will you use? Cook with Love. Cook with Love does 1 damage. It just got real. That attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend? You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation. You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure, you do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Attack. Which attack? Cook with Love. 1 damage. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. I don't know. Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce onto the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Remember to turn on non-lethal damage, yeah. Missed that guy, I know. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot Pie Power Pinch! Hot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me! Where is Harlan to attack? I know. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Why am I contemplating? Finish him! No student will ever walk the quad in fear again. This monster messed with the wrong chef. Attack. Ready your final attack. You'll never survive my student debt loan destruction. Spork Monster is completely vaporized. Colonel Sanders looks on in awe. You continue to surprise me, Lurn. Too real. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh my god. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Someone get this girl potatoes right now, yeah. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Wow, look at that! You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. Wait, what? Was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade? He's a transformer? Colonel Sanders is just here for the zip line. Oh my god. Clank stands rise up, yeah. Okay, so wait, Colonel Sanders was a car? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. I think she means Clank. You and Colonel Sanders? The coolest guy in school? The most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School Academy for Learning? You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient. Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Let her cook. Is she okay? Please, please, please. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. What do you think? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret or share it with your bestie? We're making up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know. How about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing, and you figure you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some double thumb? Where'd I get double from? Does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry thumb typing. Yeah, you know thumb typing. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. I'm just gonna admire as opposed to nose typing, I think. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. It's Colonel Sanders on a horse! It's Bernie Sanders with a steel chair! Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. We had Ride Your Tractor to School Day? No, yeah, we all had that. We all had that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yes, we did. Yeah. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh boy. Oh boy, it's a Lurn moment. What are we gonna say? Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. My high school was surrounded by cornfields. Nice. Nice. Keiki, hello. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for lurking. It's so good to see you. I hope that you enjoy whatever you're getting up to today. Amazing. Amazing. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. Here we go. Here we go. What are we gonna say? What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Honestly, that's so you. That's so Lurn. Yeah, wow. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. You know what? If he can't handle me at my horseful beaut, he doesn't deserve me at anything else. Okay? All right. Yeah, Miriam, don't even worry about it. This is a test. Oh, Lurn just gets really nervous around people they like. Miriam! What? This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. Yeah, she was up all night shitting and barfing. Yeah, it was, you should have seen it. Yeah. Uh-huh. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something
Hello,
bad.
I'm looking for a fish to butt slam.
So true. So true. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad. What does that mean? Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? You try and get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? I'm gonna act like I'm not interested, but try to get a closer look. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try to cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache? Panache? I don't know. I don't know this word. Anyway, and it doesn't hurt to use a little Evo. You finally get a look at what they were hiding and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found at your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book I found last night in the quad. You said it right the first time? Oh my god. Pretend I didn't even question it. Wipe your memories. Ashley immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom and its contents are secret. Ashley, you notice that they haven't been studying the book. They haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Hee. Oh my god. Scurvy. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival. Katya, thank you. Hi, bestie. Thank you. Pop is just a child with a juice box. Yeah. Thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Cuddly plushie for you. All right, before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Am I Pop? Maybe. Beep, beep. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzz, womp. You fart when trying to open the door. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Watch your meaty foot, really. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? No, Scooby-Doo, your mom eats cat poop. Exactly. Let's see. All right. Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town and my tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. You can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Lurn? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A dog biscuit? Should I take the dog biscuit? It is the most Lurn thing to do. I think I'm supposed to take the pepper. That's so Lurn. I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps? You reach out for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from the embarrassment. What? I never even got to taste it. Can this be the end? Getting between a dog and his bone probably isn't a great choice. Why did he offer it to be? Yeah, give me some electrolytes, stat. This is not good. Game over. Try again. I didn't know you could lose. Oh my god. Wait. Okay, I'm just gonna skip us through. Wow. Okay, so no eating dog biscuits in this game. Why did he offer it to me? Why was that an option? Someone literally died yesterday. That's crazy. Stand back. Okay, so I'm just gonna redo everything that we did. Booty, hello. Okay, I'm not interested, but they've got my book. It's my book! And they're throwing food at Pop. Now they're getting in a fight. Okay, so do not eat the dog biscuit. Okay, we're gonna eat a pepper. Brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way. So naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend! Ooh! This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message. Ooh! This was the first game I ever streamed, really? Oh my god, that's so fun. I knew a guy that had hair like that. Was he cool? I'm assuming the button in the upper right will fast forward to the next choice. Well, we're never gonna find out unless we die again. We didn't die. Well, actually, we kind of did. We got attacked by our professor. Because he offered us a dog treat and we ate it. Whatever. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through to fulfill the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and finally everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you. Someday? Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competition cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. You know what? You're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it. Then so be it. Literally influenced to make some potatoes right now. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Fool. Good one, Van Van. I like your gumption, Lurn. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Softest, hello. Hi, how are you doing? How are you doing? Happy Valentine's Day. It's so good to see you. I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day. It's so good to see you. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Ooh, wow, look at this. Just then, a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. I do see it. That's what I'm talking about. Aroo! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? Oh my god. I don't even know. Oh! I didn't even... Oh my god. Oh, of course. Today was really sweet Valentine's. I love the vibrant colors on this game. Yes, I am loving everything about this game, actually. I'm kind of upset that it's actually good. I'm kind of upset that it's actually good. Let's see. That's right. Wait, that's right. But how would you have even gotten into this school without knowing that? I didn't even pick anything. Did I still win? Winner gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices okay, this one I know. 11. Okay. Whew. I was more focused on reading than I was on the timer. That was very scary. He did say 11 though. Okay, that's right. Okay, so even if I don't answer, I get it right, but if I answer wrong, I probably do get it wrong. So, yeah, I'm motivated. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've gotten some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Gratitude? That's right. You must never take this opportunity for granted if you hope to succeed. Did somebody say that? Or are you just guessing? I just said that, actually. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy, so where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. Don't make me get the spray bottle. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Lurn. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy? Oh my god. I love this game. It is a blast so far. It is so silly. Okay, we gotta get our mind back into the competition. Grrr, oh my god. You're stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk.
A good steering wheel that doesn't fly off while you're driving.
Oh my god, thank you so much for the 5 bits. I appreciate it. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. Sorry, I forgot the question. We're exchanging wedding vows. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof, woof. You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Brrr. You might not have any hands, but Lurn does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by doing the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Lurn, no! But you're not fast enough and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. You're not ready to serve anything, Ashley. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Lurn's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he looks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Lurn to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? I used 2 blenders today without mangling my hand. I'm kind of a pro. Oh, you? Hee hee. As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips. Oh, thank you. Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Should I internalize my rage or put myself in between them? Mila, hello. Thank you for collecting your daily plushie. Fuzzy plushie for you. I think making a scene would not be very becoming. Oh, fight? Okay. All right. All right. Let's do it. You reach out with your apron to wipe the sauce off his glistening face. Colonel Sanders recoils and brushes you back. This goatee isn't just a fashion statement, it's also functional. I was saving that for later. Game over! Okay, well now we're gonna find out if hitting the arrows takes us to the next. Oh, okay, so it quick saved at a point. Ads, okay. We will wait. We will wait for ads to be over, and Parse just brought me a little cake that he brought home. Oh. Hi, Mila. Thank you, guys. I would like a little cake. I would share with you. I bet you're wishing you had a goatee so you could save some of that flavor for later. Always. Always. But I'm doing well today. How are you doing, Mila? So good to see you. So good to see you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Valentine's Day. That's why. I kept feeling like my hair was poking me in the face, and it's because a hair was stuck to the microphone. Great. Thank you for subscribing with Prime for 3 months. Thank you for using your Prime on me. You are so sweet. You are so sweet. I hope you continue to enjoy. I hope you continue to enjoy your ad-free viewing. And for those of you coming back from ads, thank you so much for sticking around. I appreciate you. Basically, nothing really happened. Nothing really happened. We got a game over because Colonel Sanders was upset that we took away the flavor that he was saving for later. So we have a game over that starts us back at the start of the competition. Okay. Your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Okay. Okay, yes, so we get to... Okay, here is a quick way forward is the arrows. So yeah, Scurvy's right. It'll take us to the next point that you have a choice to make. Whoops, it might not be best to listen to me. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. I was just saying a little earlier that I will never back down from a fight, so I think you actually had the right. I encourage the chaos. It's okay. Yeah, especially because it's not actually like game over. It's all good. Doing okay. Been a bit of a long day. Other than the paper I'm writing for university, it's going good. I'm glad to hear that. I know that's like a lot of work and thinking to do, but I'm glad that otherwise it's going good. So far, also good day. And not too much has happened today. I just kind of relaxed this morning and then was getting ready for stream, and I was really looking forward to playing this game. So yeah. But I'm so glad that you're here, and I hope that the essay writing continues to go well. All right, you're on. Okay. Okay, so maybe not. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, the 100 Celsius. That's right. But how would you have even gotten into this school without knowing that? Okay. There's 11 spices. Okay. Gratitude. That's right. Okay. Okay. Small town. That's right. Okay. So what did I get wrong here? Sound of success is silence. There we go. That's what I got wrong because I said sizzling. That's right. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they'll be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Lurn. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Winking. You're stranded. What a hunk. Why is this gonna happen again? What did I do wrong? Oh, okay. Internalize my rage. Okay, so I am supposed to get my hand stuck in the stand mixer. Oh my god. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and they have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. Oh! I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I love it when my crush reminds me I lost to my enemy, yeah. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's the Spork Monster! Porco, the Spork Monster, is here to fight a hero! Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to avenge them. Are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He is already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If we could take it back, I would. I think what Lurn is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight? It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws? All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious. You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at this school. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear. I will be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Lurn. Together, I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy? Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? I'm going to tell him. You decide that you're ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' luxe hideaway. Magnificent! Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. All right. Baby photo. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Tap on an item. Okay, camel. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? It's sand. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. You look closely and see that there's a short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is? Oh, an urn. You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Yeah, lock that one away. Don't do that. A scented candle. You pick it up and identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of '69? No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's different piss. There's 11 different types of piss. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy? Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Let's look outside. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of Student pops up. "Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death?" Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of Student is swept out with a breeze. Okay. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off the hanger and try it on. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off! Should I make a move? No, it's not time. I'm cold. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. I just got a little cold. Thought this might warm me up. Colonel Sanders smiles and scoots close to the fireplace. It's warm by the fire. Why don't you come a little closer? Suddenly, everything feels like it's moving too fast. Final exams are tomorrow. You should be thinking about what you're going to cook. I should be home studying. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. The thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Lurn? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Oh boy. You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. Different piss. In some jurisdictions, different piss isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift to cookery? I'm gonna flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay. But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I'd been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you'd better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the silly little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker? And no, I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell the whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection? Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school? If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. You drop her. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. Aww. You can get your swirly dipped, too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I am literally the biggest person at the school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Lurn, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Lurn, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Why doesn't he give me some, first aid at his house? Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? Ooh, what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Lurn. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. Shove him. See you inside, Lurn. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Wait, when did we get it back? Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. Thank you for the hydrate. Cheers. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. The way you say Ashley is so funny to me. I started doing it at the beginning and I have to follow through. Ashley. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way dramatic? That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else? Like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine. It is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. Dramatic! Drama diva, we need to take a second. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you and a pretty good excuse to try it out. No. Take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. New favorite phrase unlocked. It's a good one. It's a good one. You take gold in the gymnastic all around. Thank you. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Was he getting the zoomies? His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. I don't want to give him homework. Wait to see what happens. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt not only by Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Ahem. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Lurn, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, but before he can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Sprinkles is interrupted by whirs and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. Bzz, bzz. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. Whir. But no, you had to show off your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan. J&J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't make a great date. Eep, brr. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Beep. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Beep. Bzz. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep friend footwear? I think that's supposed to be fried. In terms of deep-fried footwear, I guess it looks okay. No, Nick, this is KFC, actually. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate, but we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead, the final competition showdown challenge exam, trademark. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam, are you okay? Okay? I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. Of course not. Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. She's a baby bangs queen. She really is. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. Kitchen horse. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head over to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. That sounds like an OSHA violation, yeah. A chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Lurn's famous chicken pot pie. I do love pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Lurn, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's not too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. Oh, that's too bad. He said that's too bad. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Do I gaslight him or do I tell him? I'm gonna tell him. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I'd fess up. All right, good. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. I imagine the place will go down in flames otherwise, yeah. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking and I could eat this all day. I did make potatoes and chicken for dinner because of this. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Okay, I am a little concerned because our raid out time is in 9 minutes. Do we think that we are going to finish this? We can try. We can try. But we'll give it like 5 minutes. 5 minutes and we will see what happens. All right, we'll go fast. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes per their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her great magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something specific, or something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Baster Blaster! It's Baster! Van Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! What? Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique! Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as it was foretold. We mustn't let it happen or the appliances uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Flank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley and her spell book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her... Oh, wait, there's a duplicate. Okay. You're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No, we're gonna do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Lurn. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Lurn, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve, what? What happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty all right. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the spork monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell you a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. I hope Gorko enjoys his day off, I know. Okay, having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Extra power from deep down. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Lurn, you are the chosen one, you will avenge me! The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Lurn. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed is to make mac and cheese and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. What a guy. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Okay. I am concerned. I think we're gonna have to... I think we're gonna have to call it. because I don't want to miss our raid out time. I don't want to miss our raid out time. Let's see if... Yes, D is ready. We can pick it back up tomorrow at the beginning of stream. That's true, because I think we are very close to being done. We probably only have like 5 minutes left or something. I don't know. All right, but that is what we are going to do. So let me... Okay, so there's no save. It seems like it has been auto-saving, so we will go to the title screen. Okay, so come back tomorrow, the beginning of stream, which will be... I don't know. So I did say that stream was going to be kind of like, so we're having cabin game night tomorrow night at 4 p.m. Pacific. So cabin game night will be 4 p.m. Pacific, and then I was trying to decide if we were going to we might do some co-working. We might get started early is what I'm saying. So if you are interested in seeing the rest of this game, come on down tomorrow for the beginning of stream. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is worse. I mean, yes, I have been yapping. Percy, hello. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, late gang is on, so everybody go grab your late gang. And if you forgot to grab your daily plushie, don't forget that before we head out. So we will finish this game tomorrow at about... So cabin game night will start at 4 p.m. Pacific. The latest that I will get started is 3:30 p.m. Pacific. But keep your eye out. We might do a little bit earlier if we want to do some co-working or what have you. And then we will roll that into cabin game night. So that is the plan. And then we will get... Let's get the... Okay. We're going to get ready to raid out. So if you are not a member of our... Oh, hello? If you are not a member of our Discord community and you would like to be, there is the Discord link. We would love to have you. If you would like to keep up with me on the socials, there they are in that cute little beacons link right there. Beautiful, beautiful, incredible. And that is it. That is it. Okay, so we only have one raid message today. We only have one raid message today to celebrate our Dreamy Hollow raid train. And it is Valentine's Day, but more importantly, we are raiding the amazing D, whose birthday is also today. So please copy that raid message and we will get the raid going right now. And it looks like D is playing some Animal Crossing, which we love. But it is her birthday, so make sure to spread lots of love, good vibes, copy the raid message to celebrate Dreamy Hollow, Valentine's Day, and Dee's birthday. So thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you had so much fun. I did. And we'll get the raid train cruising along to the next stop. Thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much for the raids. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the bits. Thank you to my mods for modding. You guys are the best. If you haven't been here before, my typical schedule is Sundays, Tuesdays, and Fridays. Sundays we do Animal Crossing typically, and that is at 12 p.m. Pacific. And Tuesdays, we typically do Animal Crossing on a different island, and that is at about 6 p.m. Pacific. And Fridays, we do Baldur's Gate at about 5 p.m. Pacific with my mod and sister, Chunk, aka Chicken Gordita Supreme. Gonna dream about Colonel Sanders. Yeah, definitely. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day. I love you so much. And if you'd like to be my Valentine, I would love to be your Valentine, okay? I would. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you had fun. And that was a crazy game. It's free, by the way. It's free on Steam. All right. I hope to see you guys later.
Thank you.